Hello everyone, today we're going to be looking at doing a temperature conversion, and this time we're going from Fahrenheit to Celsius. So we start this one just like we start every single one of these problems, writing down our given quantities. So in this case, they only really give us one number, and that's this 112.6 degrees Fahrenheit. So we write it down. And with that, we've written down all our givens. So we can move on to what we want. So the thing we're looking for says convert 112.6 degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius. So we must want degrees Celsius, just like that. And now I'm going to think back through all the equations that I know for temperature conversion. We just have two in this case. One of them has Fahrenheit and Celsius in it, the other one has Celsius and Kelvin. Since we just have Fahrenheit and Celsius, we want the equation that deals with that. And so we write that equation down. Temperature in degrees Fahrenheit is 1.8 times the temperature in degrees Celsius plus 32. Now you might feel that since we're going from Fahrenheit to Celsius, maybe we'd want a different equation that has Celsius over here, but it turns out that we don't need it. All this algebra that you've been learning can be used so that you only have to memorize that one equation in order to solve this problem. So now we go through and we start substituting in the givens into our equation. So our degrees Fahrenheit we know is 112.6, and this is equal to 1.8 times the temperature in degrees Celsius plus 32, just like that. And now notice the only thing we have left in this equation is our temperature in degrees Celsius. So let's solve this equation for that. And the first thing we have to do is let me back up a step here. What we're trying to do is get this degrees Celsius symbol by itself, just like this degrees Fahrenheit symbol is by itself. So in order to do that, we start peeling off layers. We know we're taking whatever this is and we're adding 32 to that number right there. Well, we don't want that. So to undo adding 32, you subtract 32. But whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other side. So I have to subtract 32 as well. So now we can work this out. We say 112.6 minus 32 is 80.6. So 80.6 is going to be equal to 1.8 times the temperature in degrees Celsius. So now we've gotten rid of part of that. We've simplified this, but we're still multiplying that degrees Celsius symbol by 1.8. To undo multiplying, you divide. So we're going to divide both sides by 1.8. Remember, whatever you do to one side of an equation, you must do to the other. So now, back to our trusty calculator. We take 80.6 and we divide by 1.8, and that gives us 44.7 repeating. We can go ahead and round this off at the hundredths place. So that gives me 44.78. And now on this side, the 1.8s cancel each other out, and all I'm left with are degrees Celsius. So now we know that 112.6 degrees Fahrenheit is just 44.78 degrees Celsius. Easy as pie.